Hey, it's me, Robin. Welcome back to my bedroom where the magic definitely doesn't happen, as I have banned any kind of sorcery within these four walls. As it turns out, God does not like it. So there's something we really need to talk about that has become a little bit of a scourge over the last few years, and I'm not rightly sure who to blame it on. Given the thumbnail of this video, you probably already know that I am talking about poop toys and poop games. Really anything centered around poop, whether it is the poop emoji or some branch off of it. I don't know if it's a generational thing, like as I'm slowly starting to age, I'm just not getting it. I really hope that's not the case, considering what these toys are at their very core. I really hope it isn't, even though I'm not really old by any means. But hey, if this is something that I'm just not gonna get, I am perfectly fine with that. Don't get me wrong, I love a good poop or fart joke like everybody else does, but I don't like it enough to buy merchandise like this.
It's gotta go flamingo. He eats and he poops.
Or like this.
Look out! You popped the poop!
It seems like it's taking it a step way too far. I mean, is this cute? I can't fathom. There are a few products that I believe we directly need to mention here today that I believe will be key factors in the downfall of human civilization if they go unchecked. The top 4 poop toys of the apocalypse, if you will. Yes, just like the 4 horsemen, we've got the 4 poop toys. This is just so dumb. It's best to start off strong, in my opinion, so today we're going to begin with the Poopsie unicorn toy line and all the products that are in that melting pot of crap. It has a fantastic function. You see, it's a unicorn that poops.
Gonna get loopy off my poopy!
I guess the fun here is you get to mix everything together into a concoction that sparkles and glitters, feed it to the unicorn, and then it poops it out for you to play with or look at or something like that. Now, if I'm being real with you, this product has to be the most egregious of the entire group. At least the other toys don't seem to be pretending to be something they're not. At least the other poop toys are honest. It poops shiny, glittery poop. Kinda like me after fabulous Taco Bell night. All the sales information I found on this toy said it was a very, very hot commodity back in 2018, 2019, but luckily it didn't seem to break the top 25 in toy sales, so I'm very thankful for that. Best part about that, though, is one of the, if not the highest selling game of the year in 2018 was just another poop product. It was a poopy board game with more unicorns. What was going on in 2018? Did I miss something? Genuinely curious. Don't get me wrong, I fully understand that unicorns and horses are always going to be incredibly popular toys. I mean, look at My Little Pony, for God's sake. It's been around for what, almost 40 years at this point? Maybe even more? But why the poop? The biggest surprise for me here was finding out that the company behind the Poopsie toys sued Louis Vuitton, the handbag maker, so that they could continue to make their knockoff product, Pooey Piton, can't make that one up, in which the complaint featured the word poop at least 25 times. Those are the court documents. They also featured these exact words. Louis Vuitton handbags are not poop-shaped. Well, that's debatable. And are not made out of hardened plastic and do not depict three-dimensional cartoonish facial features such as elongated eyelashes and pouted lips. Oh, and Louis Vuitton handbags are not manufactured with the sole intention of storing ingredients and materials for the creation of slime or magical unicorn poop. Wow, at least they had a point at the end of the day. Really is true. There is a very large distinction between the knockoff Pooey Piton handbags and a real Louis Vuitton handbag. I guess especially in terms of price. Oh my God, starting off strong, let's keep going. Now, these have been around a little bit longer, I want to say, than all of the other products we've been looking at. I guess everything kind of stemmed from the poop emoji at the heart of it all. For some strange reason, we really latched onto it and decided it would be fun to bring it into the physical realm. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, I don't really mind a stupid poop emoji pillow or a plushie or whatever, but why make it look like this and sound like this? Why give it 7 unique different fart noises? I think technically speaking on Amazon this guy was listed as a dog toy, but I'm not buying that for 1 second, considering dog toy is like the 3rd thing on the list of things this could be for, so don't give me that. Maybe it's best if we don't know the reasoning behind things like this. I genuinely want to believe that everything started out ironically. We all bought this stuff ironically at first, and then it turned into a genuine want and or need to decorate your house with Poopie. If I visit your house and I see something like this or a full-size pillow sitting out in public and not buried in your closet or somewhere in a storage crate, it's not going to work out. And that's coming from a guy that owns that thing. Also, if I see something like that on your couch, I'm going to drink all of your alcohol. It's all for me now. And I may or may not have questions that I'm just never going to ask, but you'll know exactly what the questions are. I mean, look, at least the pony plushie is cute, but you cannot sit there and tell me that a little pile of poop is cute just because he's got a little face and he's rainbow colored and makes fart noises. You may disagree, but I would say little ponies and pastel horses and stuff definitely trump feces of any kind. Okay, now while this one is utterly embarrassing, again, it's not pretending to be something it's not, at least as far as I can tell. There's no sparkles, no glitter, no rainbows, no nothing. It's just a good old-fashioned poop game. Like, baseline here.
From the makers of Guess Out, it's Flush and Frenzy. Flush the handle to see how many times to plunge. Look out, you pop the poop.
You see, the object of Flush and Frenzy is to roll a die, whatever number is on the die, you plunge the toilet that many times. Eventually, a poop will fly out of the back tank of the toilet for whatever reason. Sounds like somebody did a double-decker in there. First person to get the poop gets to live. In all seriousness, the person who gets to the poop first gets a token. If you catch it midair, you get 2 tokens, kinda like in real life. And whoever ends up with the most tokens at the end of the game is the winner, by some definition. I wouldn't call them a winner. I wouldn't call myself a winner if I won that game, but that's not what we're talking about today. So, I have been trying, for the past few days while writing this video, really trying to figure out why anybody in their right mind would buy this thing unironically. And if you're thinking to yourself, oh, but you bought it, so you can show it to us. No, I did not. There's only so much contributing to the poop toy economy that I'm willing to do for a video, even if it is tax deductible. Again, I'm sure it makes a great gag gift, but why are you giving somebody such an elaborate gag gift? You know they're going to throw it away. Most people aren't going to give something like that to Goodwill or the Ark or the Salvation Army. They're just not going to, because they'll be embarrassed to do that. I suppose it could be something to bring out at parties when people are super drunk, or when the conversation turns to politics or something. They also apparently have a version of the game that is quote-unquote 3 times the fun because it has 3 poops instead of 1. And don't even get me started on this other game, Fishing for Floaters, where you just put a bunch of poop in your bathtub and fish it out. Something has got to change, otherwise I thoroughly believe that we are headed for a very poopy apocalypse. I don't want to live in a world where the Mr. Hanky game becomes a reality, but we are getting closer and closer to it. At least it feels like we are. I mean, when South Park makes a joke product, or a joke of any kind, you're not supposed to actually turn it around and make it a real thing. I mean, I know that these games are not using practical, real poop just yet, but have you been around the world the last 4 years? Oh God, we're almost done. Let's keep going. So now it comes to this. The entire reason I decided to make this video in the first place. You see, my mom's a weirdo, like most moms are. But only my mom would include a gift like this amongst all the other things she sent me for Christmas and my birthday. I'm of course talking about Silly Poopie's Hide and Seek. What the fuck? So, Silly Poopie's Hide and Seek is exactly what it sounds like. This little guy gets hidden, and he gives you clues so that you can find him. Incredibly simple premise, but I don't believe it's that easy in practice. Only a company called What Do You Meme would unironically sell a product that is, at its very core, a rainbow piece of crap that you have to find somewhere in your house. So I've spent a good few minutes complaining about these toys, complaining about these games, but since I actually have one here, I think it's time to give it a try. Maybe there is something I'm missing out here. I don't think there is, though.
398, 399, and 400. He's gone. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. I'm looking for Silly Poopy. Where could he be? I'm gonna find you, Silly Poopy. Hey, Robin? Robin, this isn't funny. Okay, that's fine. I thought this was like some kind of written out bit, but no, he's actually just gone, and I don't know where Poopy is. The fuck was that? Robin? Robin, this really is not funny anymore. You fucking son of a bitch. Robin! Robin, what the fuck, man?
Look, as I mentioned before, I am not at all above poop and fart jokes and butt jokes and things like that, but at a certain point, we've got to sound the alarm and say, no. I really hope that people saw the seriously wide variety of poop stuff and went, yeah, it was funny at first, but this is getting to be a little too serious. But anyways, folks, that is all I've got for you today. Always remember, if you even somewhat enjoyed this video, to consider dropping a like down below for me. And if you really liked the video, well then maybe think about getting subscribed and or clicking that bell icon. It'll really help me out as time goes on because, you know, these toys aren't going to buy themselves. Oh, jeez. All right. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you next time. Jeez. All right, hold on. How's this?
Let's play hide and seek.
Yeah. Let's play hide and seek, silly poopy. Woohoo! Man, these toys sure are fun, dude. Woohoo! Oh my god. There is something wrong with me. I need help.